Hello, Cancer, and welcome to Fifi and Gigi's Tarot Readings. Thank you so much, Cancer, for joining me. Hope you're all doing absolutely amazing. So, Cancer, we're looking at the July love energies between you and your person. Let's get straight into it. We're going to start off with the romance and love oracle cards, looking at the messages that you need to know. But let's get started. We are going to be looking at the big energies between you and your person. What is it that you need to know? And let's get straight into it. Okay, now just a quick announcement. Cancer, if your birthday is today, please make sure you stay for the rest of the tarot reading because towards the end, I will be doing something special. Why is that? Because we are currently in Cancer season. So I do want to wish everybody out there a very big happy birthday. But if today is your birthday, please stay tuned right to the very, very end because I will be doing a little mini tarot reading, especially for those that are actually celebrating their birthday today. So stay tuned right till the very end. Okay. All right. What do we have? Falling fast. Love happens quickly, but don't lose yourself in the process. Okay. What does this mean? That means, Cancer, never lose sight of yourself. Is someone forcing you to change? No, never change. You are who you are. And whoever you are with, they need to accept the person that you are. If you want to change, if you want to grow, that's for you, Cancer, for you to do, for you to discover, not for someone to force you to do. Romantic surprises are on the horizon. Be open to them. Okay. So for some of you, you will be experiencing romance. Some of you are going to be experiencing perhaps "Am I losing myself." Yeah, this card's already giving you a heads up. Don't lose sight of yourself. You are who you are, Cancer. Let's have a look at the tarot. Let's look at the now. What's happening now and what can we expect for the rest of the month of July 2025? Energy behind the deck, what's happening? Choices. Okay. We have choices and options. Queen of Swords. Communication is going to be very important. Ace of Pentacles. So it's almost you're choosing who should I be with? You're going to make a logical decision and you're going to go for it. Excellent. So some of you are going to be experiencing new love this month. Some of you. Choices and options. What's happening with you right now, Cancer? Hmm. Knight of Wands. So the Knight of Wands is all about changes and offers. So some sort of change for some of you. You've had someone that's interested in you, someone that's very attracted towards you, someone that's flirting with you. They feel very confident around you that they can say certain things, they can flirt with you. They're quite smitten by you too. This is a call to action too. Yes or no. So some of you have probably because we did have here the Ace of Pentacles. In fact, some of you have recently met someone and they want to know, hey, do you want to go out with me? Do you want to pursue this? Do you want to see where this goes? So this is an action card. So we've got to really decide, what are we going to do? Are we going yes or no? However, though, what else can we expect in the month of July? Because what do we know about all nights? All nights are changes and offers. With the difference with this night, it is the second fastest moving night. So this person really made a quick decision here and they're like, yep, I need to talk to Cancer. I need to do this right now. We have the moon. This is Cancer and Pisces energy. What's happening here? Yeah, there's sometimes a bit of nervous energy. Sometimes when you got to remember with the moon, whenever we do start new love, Sometimes the mind can wonder, is this person right for me? Are they going to hurt me? Are they going to do exactly what my ex did? Of course, this is fear of the unknown. The bigger the moon, the bigger the shadows. And sometimes we can be a little bit fearful here. So, how do we remove uncertainty and ambiguity with the moon? It's very simple. See, with the moon, it's telling you if you are feeling that way, don't take everything at face value. Go deeper, ask questions, ask a lot of probing questions with your person, and that will remove the uncertainty. Because sometimes, yes, a lot of fears can create inaction. What about your person? What do we have? Okay, so we do have the Eight of Pentacles. They are ambitious too. Ambitious, they work hard, they're very talented, they're skillful. They do make quite a lot of money too. They're in a very good position because people recognize their talents, they recognize that they have a lot to offer, and of course, they get paid well. But this person is also willing to work very hard on this relationship. They're feeling motivated and very proactive to work on this relationship. And this person is really good at multitasking. Just look at that for a moment. Next time you're with your person, just you may notice that they're very good at multitasking. They can do a lot of things at one time. Oh, the sun, Leo energy. This person's really is going to they're going to be really, really happy with you, Cancer. As they get to know you, as we go a little bit further into the month of July, again, the sun is bringing well, it's not really the sun though. If you look at this card, this is already seven. Seven of Pentacles. It's kind of like reflecting the sun because we do have the sun here, but the Seven of Pentacles is the investment card. So, yes, they are invested in you. They're thinking long term. They're going to know already, Cancer, that, you know what, I want to be with this person. I can see a future with Cancer. I can see something long term with Cancer. So, this is good. See, they're already looking at such a beautiful, positive outcome for the future, but you're a bit worried, Cancer. That's okay because these cards, these are telling you the heads up. What else? Okay, Seven of Wands. So the Seven of Wands is standing up for yourself, standing up for what you believe in and not letting nobody walk all over you. So this card has a lot to do with falling fast. It may resonate with some people and not with everyone. Because remember, this reading is for the collective. So, Seven of Wands, don't lose sight of yourself. Fight for what you believe in. Don't let your thoughts or people discard you. No, 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 not at all. If you look at this card clearly, these people are going up against a dragon. Got no chance whatsoever. So, remember, Cancer, what am I going with this here? It's actually a metaphor. Because Cancer, you are represented by the crab, you can adapt. You adapt inland and also in water. So, in other words, people don't realize how adaptive you are, how creative you are. And sometimes when you come up with ideas or certain things, they may see that's like, oh, no, no, that's not going to work. No, hang on a second. We are dealing with someone that's quite creative here. So, very important. And this card is definitely reflecting the falling fast. Don't lose sight of yourself. Don't let people belittle you. Because when people belittle, that is something that's objective. It's it's objective. But what happens to you internally, that is subjective. You can either discard it or believe it. My advice, don't believe it. You are who you are, so don't lose sight of yourself. Cancer, very important. Oh, judgment card. Okay. You're going to make the right judgment call. You will be in a position of power here, Cancer, because you're going to make the right choices here. You're going to get, so think of the month of July, you're going to get an epiphany. You're going to realize that you've made the right choice, the right judgment call. The judgment card also speeds up the pace here. It is ruled by Scorpio energy. Also, it represents Archangel Gabriel when the trumpet represents making the right judgment call here. Some of you may be dealing with an ex because sometimes, yes, the judgment card can represent when we have an ex that's coming back, they want to come back into our life. So there's a few things that are happening here. Could be dealing with an ex, but this could be someone completely new in your life. We need to clarify. Let's clarify, Cancer. Let's understand this a little bit further. Let's quickly shuffle these cards. The Knight of Wands. The Hierophant. This person wants commitment. That's the offer. This knight that's coming here, what are they offering? They want commitment. They want a relationship with you. That's their intention. That's what's happened now. The Hierophant shows that, again, you may have met this person actually in person, not online. Usually the Hierophant is also a very traditional card. In other words, like, not apart from meeting in person, sometimes you may have met in church also. Because usually the Hierophant can also suggest, Cancer, you have quite traditional, beautiful values. In other words, you appreciate going to church, or you may follow religion or a spiritual path too. There's something very spiritual about you that has attracted this person. What are we nervous about, please? The moon. Ah, we're worried that we're going to regret this with the Five of Swords. That's what we're worried about. Sometimes with the Five of Swords, you have to remember something, Cancer. I need you to start thinking more positive. We're worried that things are not going to work out. We're worried that things are going to fall apart. Okay, I get it. It's giving you a heads up here. The Five of Swords, again, it's about having a negative expectancy where we're, we're having a more internal moment. In other words, we're listening to our thoughts and feelings, and sometimes we shouldn't listen to them. They're not always correct. And I feel for some of you, this card is saying everything's going wrong. You don't deserve this person. You're not right. You're not good enough. Oh, that's just bullshit, Cancer. You know that you are good enough. You know that you are beautiful how you are right now. And I'm feeling, you know what I'm getting? I'm getting this energy where I will be happy when I have this amount of money or when I lose this weight. No, no. This is all happening now in the moment. So it's very important, Cancer, in the month of July, that you try to discard what the ego is telling you. Because again, look at the Five of Swords. This is you. You're surrounded by swords, and it's like you can't move forward because the mind is telling you certain things that are not true. So start to think more positive. Have a more positive outlook. That's all it is. Let's look at your person. Look at this. Ace of Pentacles. To them, this is a fantastic opportunity. They are offering you the Ace of Pentacles. They're not here to play games or to waste your time. No, they want the best for this connection. Absolutely, they do. And the thing is, Cancer, this is something tangible. This is something very, very real. So, new beginning, new offers. Now, because we do have an ace, again, I feel like for some of you, this relationship is still fresh, but your person's very, very excited too. being proactive. They want to remember the pentacles does represent money. So I would not be surprised if they want to, in other words, show you that I'll pay for this. I'll take care of this. It's like they want to show you that, hey, I am worth keeping. I am worth having around. They're highly invested. Look at what are we seeing? We're seeing someone looking at the beautiful sunflowers. That is the card of investment. Page of Swords. They may tell you this. They may tell you that, I want something long term. They may even confess, like they may even speak their truth and say, by the way, I was in a past relationship before, it was long term, didn't work out. So they may even talk to you, Cancer, about their history. Could be a reason why it may cause a bit of nervousness. Nothing to worry about though. This person, their past, that's over. It's done. They may bring it up. So they may talk to you about the history. The Seven of Wands, King of Swords. Okay. King of Swords. King of Swords, again, some of you could be dealing with a fire sign. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. This is someone that's going to really fight for this relationship because they believe in it. They believe in you, Cancer. They believe in this situation. And yeah, they are going to fight for this relationship. They will even put certain people in their place if they need to. That's all it is. And I'll need to go back to this card. Falling fast. Don't lose sight of yourself, Cancer. This is a good change. Some of you sometimes can be a bit afraid when it comes to change. I get it. Because when change happens, it means that we have to be vulnerable. We have to take a risk. And things can go wrong. I understand that. But so far, what I'm seeing here, this is a good connection, Cancer. So again, I feel like this person wants to protect you. They want to protect this relationship. Okay. What else do we have, please? The Hanged Man. Cancer, it's very, very important for the month of July. We start doing things a little bit differently because this is not serving you, the moon. So the moon's come out twice, here and also here. Nervous energy. There's fear of the unknown, fear of the uncertainty. There is something here that's causing you a bit of nervous energy. So we've got to get to the bottom of it. We need to ask questions because the longer we continue, well, the longer this relationship is not going to go ahead. So the judgment call, make a judgment call on that. Whatever that's causing this nervous energy, okay, we need to investigate it. We need to find the root of it. Is there any truth behind it about this nervous energy? Because I can see already, Cancer, that your person, they're very sure of you. They're happy with you. But this nervous energy around you. See here? Let's look at the energy behind the deck. You have choices and options. Now, sometimes choices and options can be overwhelming because of our emotions. So approach the situation like the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords approaches the situation with logic and strategy. Queen of Swords, she removes her heart. And if you look at traditional tarot, her heart is in the corner. Sword is pointing up, communication, speak your truth, but with logic here. And you do have the Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. So I definitely do feel, Cancer, this is a great opportunity. It's a brand new start. But there may be something that, again, that's causing a bit of fear. So the big advice here for July, approach the situation like the Queen of Swords, logic and strategy. So we can remove the moon. We can remove the Hanged Man, because the Hanged Man, it almost feels like we're not moving forward nor backwards. So what does that mean? We need to adapt and change how we approach certain situations. But if your person had challenging cards, or if there was challenge, I would say, okay, I can probably see why this isn't moving forward. Person definitely wants to move forward with you, Cancer. But there's something that, again, inside our mind that's telling us that something's not right. So let's deal with it up front. Let's get transparency. Let's see, let's get clarity. That's what you need to get, clarity, Cancer. So ask questions if you need to. You can do it. Overall, this was still an amazing reading, but don't go away just yet, as promised. I'm just going to quickly pause this video and I'm going to do a quick reading, especially for those, it's your birthday today. I'm going to take out some messages cards, so please don't go away. Welcome back, Cancer. Okay, I'm going to be taking out 3 cards. Okay, we're not going to count that. The cards want to talk. Okay, let's try that again. So we'll be taking out 3 cards, and it's for you today. These are your messages. But take what resonates with you, of course. What doesn't, leave it behind. So again, I just want to wish you a very, very happy birthday. And these are your cards for today. For those who have their birthday today, what do we have? Excellent. 3 of Cups, Page of Swords, mm, Ace of Swords. Okay, what's happening here? 3 of Cups. That's a card of socialization. So think about parties, gatherings. There will be invitations coming your way. Could come online because the Page of Swords, that's the card of online. So you may see something online, can be perhaps something like an event, there's something here going on. Definitely go. We also have the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords, that is mental clarity, but it's also a new beginning. Now, it could be meeting important people because, again, the Ace, especially the Ace of Swords and also the 3 of Cups, socialization, going somewhere in person, it could also be through Zoom, but somehow it's going to bring lots of mental clarity. Now, the mental clarity, this could be through love because the 3 of Cups does have the potential of meeting someone, new love. This could be career, something that you're working very hard towards, something that you're very ambitious about. But with the Ace of Swords, if it feels right, make sure say yes, yes, yes. Because these are excellent cards. You know, especially with the Page of Swords, you're going to hear some sort of truth. Something is going to come to light, something you've been waiting for. Definitely say yes. So that's the big message here, Cancer. Any invitations that you do see that do come online, just say yes because it's going to be amazing. It's going to work out. It's going to be great. Socializations coming through online, mental clarity, say yes. So that's the big message. Just say yes. Whatever event it's coming online. Thank you, Cancer. Happy birthday. Have an amazing month. I'll see you at the next reading. Bye for now.